What's good, bro? I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the day. It's been sunny where I have been for the last couple of days, and I've been enjoying it. But you need to be careful of your ego complex, man. If you're watching this video, maybe you have a problem with it, maybe you've experienced someone with it, maybe you're scared of your own ego complex. This isn't me attacking you, this is me trying to help you from someone that used to have a big ego complex. And like a lot of negative things in life, it's all cope. Self-defense. To protect yourself from reality. Big egos usually come from people that didn't have a lot at first. And they find a way to either have more or convince themselves they do. And the convincing themselves they do is where the ego comes in. But it will blind you. It doesn't matter how hard your life has been. It doesn't matter how much you've struggled, how good you feel when you love yourself. It is never an excuse to see people and treat people like they are lesser. Whether you like it or not, and on a lot of days I don't, people are the most valuable thing on the planet. You can round it up to 10 billion people that live on this planet. Are you really going to say all of them are useless? There where you get new perceptions, new ideas, new ways of thinking. The dangerous thing with someone with an ego complex is you listen to yourself too much. And although you can be a great motivator of yourself, if you are only getting feedback from yourself, you're going to go down a dark path of alienation and possible insanity, but you won't even realize it. I grew up never really feeling valued, and that led to me developing this only child kind of, you could call it chosen one type of ego. I didn't say that sort of shit outwardly, even I knew that was cringe in my teenage years, but I carried myself around and I had this lone wolf mentality. And it felt good, it felt cool, I felt like I had something. But I was slowly dying inside because the one thing that I was missing was people, how to connect to people. I never studied that. I was pretty decent socially, but my ego complex would keep me defensive, keep me weak inside, but I convinced myself I wasn't outside. It stopped me from experiencing life for so many years. I was so stuck in my own head. I did a recent video about Brotherhood. Do you know how I actually found someone that I can now call a brother? Was one, because I focused on improving myself and doing what's good for me, yes, but so when I started actually listening and trying to gain value from other people. There are people that can help you, that want the best for you, that will add to you, but you're not going to find them if all you're doing is taking feedback from yourself. Because an ego complex, you convince yourself that you are the be-all and end-all. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes that can be useful if you keep it internally. I've spoke before on this channel about using your dark thoughts and energies and putting it into something good. I still use my egoic tendencies in the gym, of course. I use it internally and channel it into something positive. But I don't walk around and talk like I'm some fucking god. You will not reach success that way. Believing in yourself, yes. Manifesting, yes. Alienation, no. You need to learn how to influence and listen to people. And then you need to find a fine line between considering yourself not too little but not too much, because you can go the other way, and I did that. When I fully accepted my ego complex, I stripped it all away and became kind of like a husk. And yes, my friendships deepened and I grew more popular with people. But I lost myself. And that was almost just as dark. So I'm not telling you to strip away your ego. We need a bit of ego to navigate this life, to play the characters we want to play. But you need, with time, to figure out the right amount for you. It varies depending on what your goals are, what type of person you are, but ego is helpful, it's a tool. But like most things, if you leave it unchecked, it will use you, it will blind you, and it will destroy you. You are the most important thing to yourself, of course. And self-preservation is important. But you need to realize how important people are. And if you can find the balance, you will do great things. To respect, to love, to want yourself to be great. But to bring people with you. Not just because you realize they're valuable, because in time you learn to love them. Even if they piss you off sometimes. Because I'm sure you do them. Drop the ego, bro, and start seeing. Stay humble. Say less. Do more.